This is Wednesday, and you know what that means. AEWTF.
What does that mean?
And how many people on the roster do the Destroyer?
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to put over the PWG library.
I just think that people got fooled by the blood and girls bleeding.
Oh, man, those guys are awesome.
Hello and welcome to AEWTF, and you're at the bear witness to our format change because of trying to review a weekly show whenever we are people and we have things going on, especially Jason.
Wait, you guys are people?
Don't just call us people.
That is the nicest thing anyone has ever said about me, my wife and children included.
I am like 1/4 human at most.
I watched one of those, oh my God, YouTube videos of just spots or whatever, and there was like 30 of them. I was like, Draven needs to do that. Draven. Anyway, so I'm going to give a subject. We're going to talk about it, and then we're going to move on to that. We're going to try to find basically what we think are like the top 5 things going on in wrestling right now. And my number 1 is MJF. My God, that promo was spectacular.
This is just MJF in general, that promo.
MJF. Not just that promo, but what his work he's doing right now, like the him and Punk.
His promos, his spray tan, I noticed he's starting to bald. What are we going with here?
Yeah, all that stuff is awesome.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of his bulge too. Oh my God.
Oh my God, not bulge, bald as in like losing hair.
Oh, my bad.
No, he's just starting to bulge.
Gross.
His spray tan is terrible. It's the thing I hate most about him. It's actually the only thing I dislike about him.
I think it fits like the being from Long Island though. Like,
wow. Well, there went our Long Island listeners.
oh no.
But Snooki's from Jersey. Oh no, there goes our listeners.
We're losing state by state.
That promo was fucking incredible. Like when it first started, like I was kind of like I wasn't really paying attention completely at first. It was on, and then the first time he said something about what is it? We got some Jews here or whatever. I was like, oh, what is happening? And I look over the TV, and I was like, oh, they're just gonna let him just go ahead and ruin the company tonight.
Jews always get your attention, right? We forget.
Anytime I hear it, so just said.
You can't just say it like that.
Well, not on a wrestling show either. Like, that's a bad place for it.
Dude, the crowd booed when he said it, too. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, I don't know what's about to happen, but I think this is the last Dynamite. Better go ahead and watch.
Race war. Remember when MJF started that race war?
Right.
And they're thinking they want to be like the Attitude Era. 97 had gang wars. They're just going to do race wars.
They're just going to be way more direct about it.
What I loved about this promo is there was no like ulterior motive. They let him have like a shades of gray. This is his
origin story.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Everyone's speculating that he's going to end up like just coming out and calling everybody a bunch of marks for falling for it.
That's what I've heard too. That he's going to beat Punk somehow and say that Punk was off the game.
That can't be a thing because he's already posting the picture he was talking about on Twitter, and people are showing the screen cap of his Facebook page from back then. Like, it's all 100% real.
Well, he could say the football thing was all fake and no one bullied him, and he was the one bullying and all that. That would probably be enough to turn it.
I don't think that's what they want to do with it. I think the whole point is they can have bad guys that are also like 3-dimensional people that have good things about them and shit.
Like a good movie. A bad guy should have a good origin. I
don't think that's what they're going to do. And not only does it give him more of a dimension, but it gives Punk a whole other layer.
Yeah.
So, now it is like they're going to kind of use Punk just leaving and not sticking around to try to help like he said he would. Like, it's honestly kind of crazy that Cody's not there because Cody did the thing Punk said he was like Punk should have done. Cody's actually kind of went out.
Get a shitty neck tattoo.
Yeah.
All racism?
and stopped
Right.
and ended racism. Right. So
They were like, that was what happened. Cody's first night not there, and they just started throwing around Jew left and right. Coincidence? I think not.
One, it's not his first night there or gone. He's been gone for weeks, and I don't have a two. So,
So long term. So if they're trying to go from being MJF being the only real heel in the business, and now we all feel for him. So the big payoff with
really.
Wardlow is going to be he fights Sean Spears.
No, I think what's going to happen is this kind of like calmed everyone down on the heat with MJF, and then at the pay-per-view, he's going to be super shitty again. He'll probably lose and get his ass whooped and go to handshake Punk and then kick him in the dick and be like, fuck you to everybody. And
yeah, I agree with Megan.
top heel for when Wardlow does the turn.
Okay.
So if they do MJF Wardlow, who's going to win? Who they win that? Can't Wardlow lose, right?
Well, the story has been, they did it in a couple promos weeks ago, and I know this is, if you're only used to watching WWE, this is going to blow your mind. But weeks ago, they were talking about how MJF wants Wardlow to go out and win the TNT title. And here, Wardlow's in a ladder match where the winner gets to wrestle for the TNT title. So I think
Right, because
Wardlow's going to win the TNT title, and then per the contract thing he was talking about, he's going to have to hand it to MJF.
Or Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Raw for the European title. Maybe he'll slow down.
Well, actually, true, they could make him do that to make it a little more demeaning and get more heat.
Yeah, make him lay down. And then you know how big of a pop will get 1, 2, and he presses him off like a baby.
Right.
Finger Poke of Doom, AEW edition.
The opposite. is what we're-
Wow.
So, Omega, do you have what's next on our agenda?
It's already been brought up, but let's talk about how weird it is that Cody is not in AEW anymore.
I don't have that one. So, yeah, it is weird. When's he
It
debut? When do you think he's going to be? Do you think WrestleMania, Raw after WrestleMania?
I think it's a missed opportunity if they don't use him at Mania, because right now they're throwing every goddamn person they can find with any kind of name under WrestleMania.
Dave, that's one of mine, David. But so everyone's for sure Cody's going WWE, right? No later than the Raw after Mania. Right?
I am. That's what it's been rumored, but I'm starting to wonder if he's going to be part of Control Your Narrative.
Ugh.
Well, the thing is, again, we don't know why he left, but if part of it really is he felt he was no longer getting the control backstage or anything, going to WWE doesn't solve that issue. So unless he really was just being a baby and was like, then I'm just not going to stay here anymore.
Well,
I'll
I think
go
it
somewhere
is
else.
his goal with AEW was to be more than just a worker. He wanted to be Dusty Rhodes. He wanted to be the booker of Crockett, and he's
So-
no longer the booker of anything. So instead of trying to be a booker anywhere, he's just going to go where he gets the most money.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably right.
Did you see staying kind of on the Cody topic, but did you see where Bryan Danielson came out and was like, Cody Rhodes taught me how to lie?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about that.
All
yeah.
I saw was the headline. I didn't read the story though.
I didn't see that.
He said that when he was he used to back when Cody was in the Fed, something about Cody would call him a terrible liar or whatever. He just wasn't very good at lying, and he's like, I learned how to lie because of Cody. Look, Cody taught me how to be a liar, and he's like, I love lying to people. He's like, it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite things to do.
So along that line, now my new theory is he really is going to sign with WWE, but he secretly already signed an AEW contract, which will make that WWE contract void. He'll work one show WWE and show back up on AEW out of nowhere.
Wow.
So there's I was looking for it while we were talking, but there is came out today, I think. Yeah, today. DDP came out and said that he spoke with Cody recently, and he said that the money was not the issue. Tony Khan has money, and that's not what motivated Cody here. Okay, so DDP said Cody called me 2 days before he left. He said, listen, I'm going to tell you something, but I can only tell you so much. I know if I don't call you and tell you, you're going to want to kill me. You'll be pissed off. He basically goes on to say that him and Tony Khan, they're, going their separate ways because he wants to go off and do something else. Can't tell him what it is, but he'll tell DDP at some point. But yeah, I don't know if it's DDP just trying to get himself backing like people's talking about him or what, but and he doesn't really say I'm not going to WWE, but it's weird that he's like I just want to go do something else.
Right.
Which is like all those little seeds like that certainly seems like there's more to it than he just wants to go somewhere. It makes it seem like there's a super secret shit he can't tell him, but just to trust him.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, so like I keep seeing all the reports of like Vince McMahon and the WWE have big plans for Cody and all this. But
Yeah,
like,
right.
yeah, like they'll have big plans for him for his debut, and he'll probably win the title. Like he'll win a belt, in the
24/7.
like in the first month. But then as soon as like that little bit of a news cycle's over, he'll just be right back to mid card.
What if he's not going to WWE per se? He's going to go down and be the new Triple H of NXT and get to run it.
I mean, that Triple H would be so upset.
Well, that's like Vince's whole life goal now is to emasculate Triple H at every turn.
Yeah. Well, I don't know because I guess they love Shawn Michaels down there. Like they love what he's doing, and it's basically become his baby.
I heard they love what Triple H was doing too, and then not.
No, I'm sure Vince hated that shit. Why do you keep signing all these indie guys that are too small for me?
Yeah, like Vince loves what HBK. Vince is much more prefers HBK's vision, I guess. Is what I'm saying.
How weird is HBK's vision, the big monster guys, and then Triple H's is the guys that are small and can work? Shouldn't that be flipped?
Shawn Michaels' vision is he wants to keep his job. Let's be clear on that.
He said, "You want an entire pay-per-view of guys like Madcap Moss? We got it. We can do that."
Yeah, I don't know if Shawn Michaels really gives a shit about wrestling quite the same way Triple H does.
That's probably true.
Shawn isn't trying to remold the industry. He's just trying to feed the machine.
Yeah.
And it's not in his family now. Like there's a difference. Triple H could be like, listen, this is gonna be we're passing this down to generations to generations. Shawn's like, I'm punching a time clock and getting paid. Like when I go to retire, I can be done and not have to worry about this place.
He's like, look, I'm hiring white women with huge butts. That's what I'm doing, and I'm putting them on TV, and I'm having them do a split for their pin, so their big butt is right on their opponent's face.
It's the only thing I've seen off NXT since 2.0 started. So.
That's a real thing? That's a real thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got to put DVR back on. I've got to put NXT back on my DVR, I guess.
I think her name, Nikita Knight, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like a kickboxer, some sort of martial arts, something.
Is that the chick from Pittsburgh they just signed?
I don't know. She appears to be like 6'5".
Oh, that's not what I'm thinking then.
I don't know. I don't know if she really is or not. Just she looks very big.
She's what
like,
the kids call thick.
Yeah,
there's a woman from Pittsburgh that just got signed. She's Cole Carter's girlfriend that worked for IWC a couple times with Rise and stuff like that. I swear her indie name was Nikita something.
Is she
Nikita Lyons? Is what her name is.
You just Google that.
Probably just like a football player or something.
She's very attractive.
Cat is trying to be very like gentleman-like. He's like, she is pretty attractive as a female.
As a female person.
That I respect on an equal level to myself.
No. He doesn't want to lower any woman to what he respects himself.
Yeah, come on, Tim. Jesus, I respect women.
And on that, it's your topic.
Well, real quick before we get off Cody, the last thing I saw at WWE News is like everyone's saying he signed, and he probably is. But the last from Vince is Vince finally saw the neck tattoo and wants nothing to do with him.
I saw that too, but I couldn't tell if it was real or not.
I know. I could believe it though. It sounds like a Vince thing. Cody went and made himself a star. Let's go ahead and get him back. Ugh, what the fuck is that neck tattoo?
Yeah, I could definitely see like Vince not actually keeping up with like what Cody actually looks like or what he's been doing. But yeah, he sees him and then he's just like, nope, that's not gonna work, pal.
He did let AJ keep the AJ tattoo with all the dates of his kids, which is a pretty bad tattoo. So
that's true. Well, we'll find out when Cody debuts and has a turtleneck on, and only wears turtlenecks.
Oh shit! I get it. The Stardust outfit came all the way up his neck. It had a
There you
latex turtleneck.
Yeah. Jason, you go ahead and go. I'm trying to figure out a topic.
go. No, wrestling must have been very exciting for you this week.
I've been very sick this week, and I've been watching. I can talk about Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been doing all
fuck
week.
yeah.
No spoilers.
I just finished it. I just finished it today.
You finished the whole series?
Yeah, that's all I've done all week.
Yeah, apparently, the last we heard was like 3 days ago, and you're in season 2.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I've had COVID. I've had nothing else to do.
Was I right? The season 3, 4, and 5 were the best shit of all time.
I wouldn't go that far. I really, really loved it. I thought it was a great. It was fucking great. But my favorite shows is always going to be Justified. So
Shameless.
but Breaking Bad was fucking awesome. I wanted Walter White, the worst things to happen to him at times, and then other times I was trying not to. I was trying to see things from
It was
his.
the worst.
But fucking Jesse, I had to watch the El Camino movie right after I finished because I was like, I need a better ending for Jesse.
Well, there you go. You get it. That was basically a 2-hour, 2-sentence movie.
Yeah,
Jesse escaped.
There you go.
Jesse went to Alaska.
yeah. It's like here's all the shit he had to go through while you didn't see it on the actual series.
Now you got to start Better Call Saul because it's a prequel series that also has a flash forward at the end for Saul's fate.
I was watching it when we started the first episode.
I haven't watched
It's a little slow to get into, but once they start getting into the timeline with Breaking Bad shit, it's just as good.
Well, I love Bob Odenkirk, so honestly, like I almost was like that. What started this whole thing was the other day. I was like, I'm just gonna watch Better Call Saul. Like I'm sure it'll fill me in on shit from Breaking Bad. I'm sure I don't need to watch Breaking Bad. And then like 5 seconds in, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Just watch Breaking Bad. So
Better Call Saul was originally envisioned as a half-hour comedy.
I can see it. I can see it being that. There were parts of Breaking Bad that were very comedic, like just like Walter became wacky at different times, which was very weird. Like the tone would change from time to time. I do think the whole thing was supposed to just be 2 seasons, though. Like the first 2 seasons feel like
No.
well, it feels like a contained story. Like it could have just ended with
The
him
final
dying.
the final number of episodes is equal to the periodic table of bromine, which is like the logo.
All right, nerd.
I'm telling you,
What I'm saying though is, like, if they would have just had him die at the end of season 2, it would have been a very self-contained story. Like it could have worked as 2 seasons.
well, there's lots of shows that work as 2 seasons because they get canceled.
They don't really work now, did they?
This show wouldn't have without more than season 2 either.
The Shield, you could have ended it season 2 because when they get the money train, you could have been like, all right, and happily ever after.
Yeah. Oh, and then fucking Hank out in the desert.
Oh.
I was so pissed off.
At least they didn't make him beg. He didn't go out like a pussy. He went out like a fucking badass.
Yeah, but I really wanted to see a lot worse done to Walter White after that. But all right, so Jason, wrestling topic.
Sure. So the big pay-per-view's coming up this weekend, and I know that everyone's excited for the main event of Moose versus Heath Slater for the title.
We said wrestling, not whatever TNA is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a whole bunch of stuff about TNA. All right. How about a different pay-per-view? So WrestleMania, does it really need to be 2 nights again based in Johnny Knoxville is now challenging. Vince might be there. Logan Paul. We went to 2 nights because we had such a big roster. Can't we go back to 1 night because there still isn't a roster?
I think they still plan this year as like a partial COVID thing because they're only selling 60,000 tickets each night. When the last time they were there, they did over 100,000.
Okay. Then that, I guess, makes sense because, again, we all know that you're living off Saudi money at this point, so the rest of the stuff doesn't matter. But, yeah, I saw that Knoxville challenged Sami Zayn today. Or I saw it today. I guess that happened on SmackDown. But, like, what?
Is it because they think these matches are going to sell, or they're like, oh, shit, we just cut half the roster and we have 2 nights to fill. Let's just bring in a bunch of fucking randos.
I mean, that's what I think, based in what the matches are. I don't know specifically what they're thinking, but they were like, we really need to make sure we pack this one full of bathroom breaks. We have
Like,
your money once you're in the building.
I know celebrities have always been a part of WrestleMania, but it wasn't like Liberace was working Greg Valentine for the IC title at WrestleMania 1.
Right.
Oh God.
Celebrity interviewer in the back, cool. Timekeeper, whatever. But
I mean, WWE fans will eat this shit up. They'll fucking love this.
WWE fans are defined by two different demos. People under 20 that don't know what good wrestling is, and people over 50 who just don't care and want every bit of wrestling they can get.
Yeah, and they are going to completely fucking flip out for Stone Cold Steve Austin being there no matter what he does. For Vince McMahon, like just Vince's entrance. Like they don't care about the matches. They want the entrance, the big spot at the end, and that's it.
So they do retro. They do the big retro entrances sometimes, like Edge did the Brood the one year and all that. I wonder if Vince comes out with the do-rag and does his ECW.
how long is it going to take him to get to the ring on a Mania ramp?
Well, he tore both his quad 10 years ago, just getting in, or 20 years ago, just getting in the ring. So I can't imagine he's going to be better.
They might just repel him down from the giant Videotron there in Cowboy Stadium.
Well, that's why they should bring back the little ring mobiles.
Oh, the WrestleMania 2.
Yeah. They used WrestleMania 6 too. Those were the best.
In 9, they had the camel and the...
Yeah.
Not exactly the same, but okay.
When I was a kid watching WrestleMania 6, I wanted one of those little fucking carts. Like, in my head, that was the best. That was the coolest thing of all time. I could just drive around in a little wrestling ring.
I wasn't as smart as you, I guess, because all I wanted, I kept begging my mom to let me make one on the wall in my bedroom. Like, it wouldn't be a car at all. It would just be, like, ropes and the little...
Oh. Yeah, I wanted to go out on the town in that thing.
Well, you can do it in the house now.
Great.
Yeah, I don't have the room.
No, I mean Omega. He can run letting to your kid.
Yeah.
I could actually build one of those carts and drive it around in this house, man.
But yeah, like I saw somebody, which I mean, the match, isn't going to be a 5-star classic, but I did see somebody tweet something out about how Johnny Knoxville is going to be the first celebrity that they really don't have to go light with.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sami Zayn's, he did on SmackDown. That kick to the face looked awesome.
Well, you didn't have to go light with Butterbean. It's just that Bart Gunn was a pussy.
Right, yeah. He tried his best. And it did not
he was protected Butterbean. Okay?
If you're one of our listeners, I don't mean it, Bart Gunn.
He's got nothing else going on.
Yeah, and I mean, I can probably get Butterbean to come in and protect us. So
Butterbean is in his 60s and uses a cane to get around. He's not going to protect anybody.
I bet he'd still knock Bart Gunn out.
Bart Gunn's actually in pretty good shape. Bart Gunn defined his whole life by getting knocked out by him, so he's fucking training his ass off, and he's a hardcore fucking badass still.
Until he sees him face to face again, and then all flashbacks.
And he pees his pants a little, but
he poops himself.
This is the best podcast we've ever done. Pee and poop.
There you go.
Now, do you have a topic there, Cole, for Cash?
What'd you just call me? Yeah, I do. So we'll go with the other pay-per-view that's happening soon.
You guys both marked off 2 off mine.
The AEW Revolution pay-per-view, which actually has a card. It's not a bunch of speculation, and it's actually had storylines building up to it, unlike WrestleMania kind of just being thrown together last minute. But yeah, so what matches? I mean, I'm personally
Mox and Danielson, Punk and MJF, Adam and Adam.
I'm looking forward to Jericho and Kingston.
Yeah, Jericho Kingston.
That promo was awesome. That last one they just did. So I think, yeah, I wish that, like we were talking about, I wish it wasn't on a Sunday because I would go to the theater to watch it. But I don't want to drive to Huntington and then drive back to be at work in a couple hours.
That's the closest one to you that shows them?
I don't think the mall does.
I've never seen them there, but I've never really tried to go during a pay-per-view time because I guess it would be...
I have an app where I can look up showtimes and shit, and I just looked ahead, and I know the place here in Erie shows it.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. I just can't, because I've never heard anyone be like, any of the local wrestling fans. I've never seen any of them talk about it.
Yeah, me
They
either.
definitely would.
Well, it's probably more heavily promoted in like big cities, not West Virginia.
Right.
Right.
So you figure out if they're showing it at Regal, and then you post it on your Twitter machine, and then everyone in town will show up. You're like, listen,
Do you
hang out with
want all
Coach
the
Cash,
rest?
watch wrestling,
That's
pay
what I was
for
gonna
my
say.
ticket.
Do you want all the wrestling fans around you to hang out with you?
Yeah,
That's
not at all.
No.
No, it's not showing anywhere near me. I don't
So,
see it
yeah.
showing up for Huntington.
That pay-per-view should be great, I assume.
Yeah, it's got so
Get the
Jade
best card
Cargill,
going in.
Jade Cargill versus Ty Conti. I don't know why this has to happen, but Andrade, Matt Hardy, and Isaiah Cassidy against Sammy, Sting, and Darby.
So fucking thrown together.
Yeah.
Right.
Jurassic Express versus Red Dragon versus whoever wins that casino tag team royale.
Young Bucks.
Young Bucks.
Yeah, Young Bucks.
Cop.
Danielson and Moxley, Jericho and Kingston,
Shoo.
Keith Lee versus Wardlow versus Hobbs versus Starks versus
Oh, yeah.
Cassidy versus TBD.
That's the one I'm looking.
Swerve, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, they always have one surprise guy in it, don't they?
Yeah. So I'm guessing it'll be Shane Strickland.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's a lot of big dudes in that match. They need to get someone who can do something flippy onto them.
Yeah,
They haven't announced it yet, but I'm assuming there's a six-man tag with Pac, Penta, and Ray Phoenix versus the House of Black.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they don't know if Ray's going to be able to.
Well, Alex.
Yeah. You got Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa.
There's a lot of good matches on that.
Punk versus MJF, and then Adam Page versus Adam Cole.
God damn, that's a good card.
Yeah, that's the best card I think they've ever had going into a pay-per-view. Like, I mean, some of these matches could bomb or something, but I'm saying going in, that's probably the most impressive card they've had.
Yeah, but are they going to have a giant sign that catches on fire during the women's match and everyone has to be evacuated?
Maybe.
Is this so? The Face of the Revolution, are they going to have the? Is that the one where they have Sonic Ring?
Yeah.
So somebody said
it could be Cesaro, and then he grabs the brass ring.
That's what somebody said. They're like, if they don't have Cesaro show up and grab the brass ring, then you can just shut the company down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that Wardlow's winning that match with the MJF story they got going.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, they're pushing him.
Do you think the reaction that MJF's promo got is going to like change any kind of booking?
No.
Nah.
You don't think
Nope.
so?
Not even a little bit.
Nope. So this goes right into one of my other topics is Cesaro. Do you think he's going to go to AEW for sure? Or?
Well, no, because everyone's saying he wanted to stay in WWE. They just lowballed him with an offer, and he's like, fuck that. I don't want to accept that.
Well, he still got to make money somewhere, so where's he going to make money from? New Japan?
He could get a sweet sponsorship deal with a Swiss cheese company.
Yeah, that Cesaro, we're solving all your problems.
I don't know if he'll. I think he'll show up at AEW maybe for like a match or two. I don't know if he's going to sign with them though.
Kingston's been posting lots of. Well, he said Cesaro doesn't have the balls to show up here, but they're buddies, and so people are like,
No. He hates really Cesaro's fucking guts, dude.
No,
That's stupid. Nope. Kingston hates Chris Hero, so Claudio gets the hate by association. But also, when Claudio signed for WWE, he was supposed to put Eddie over in like Chikara or something, and wouldn't do it, and just left without doing it.
There you go. We already got a built-in feud. Bring him.
Yeah, because I think there was like a huge storyline that like lasted years. That was supposed to be a big payoff, and Cesaro wouldn't do it.
Remember the Nexus guy, Michael Tarver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I bring him up because I got that deal from him. He was supposed to work me on a show and put me over. He's like, nah, I already got signed to WB. I'm not going to do it.
What did he work as before he went there?
Tyrone Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah, he squashed me at one of the worked a match, but he physically squashed me in a match at City Park on the July 4th shows one year.
Oh, shit, I forget. We used to make fun of him behind his back all the time, saying, well, I should have played football today.
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah.
The backstory for the one listener we have is something booking-wise on one of these dumb tri-state shows we used to work back in the day. He was going to lose. He didn't like it, and he was like complaining in the back that he should have played football instead of coming to the show.
I was at that show. I also should have just went and played football.
I agree. We all should have.
I mean, we would have had just as much of a chance to get in the NFL as we did.
We would have had
at the time.
better chance of getting into WWE had we played football versus being wrestlers.
Yes. It would have been a better career path for us.
I don't know how foosball works. Is that going to be an issue or
No.
If you get the ball in your hand, run real fast.
Okay, I can do that.
Well, and you don't have to, like a lot of these guys, you don't have to be good at it. You just have to be there, get
Is it
hurt.
on your resume? Good.
Especially the ones that make it to WWE are the ones that aren't good that can't make it to the NFL.
Yeah.
Perfect. I can do that. I can not make it to the NFL. I've done that my whole life.
Yeah, all you need to do is get a knee injury or something, and then you can.
I've had one of those.
I had one of those.
Yeah, then on TV they talk about how when you were in the real sport, the injury kept you out of the real sport. Now, that injury is nothing for this fake shit. You can do it. You can do it here.
Ah, okay. That
That's
seems like it
That's how that works.
breaks the walls of what we're trying to put out there. But okay.
I used to hate it so much. Like it was.
I know I've heard this rant before.
Oh, it pisses me off.
It'd be even dumber when it was guys like Jim Neidhart and they're talking about his shot putting career and how he got hurt and couldn't continue.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. What are you guys doing? Stop making it very blatantly obvious that this doesn't take a lot of effort. Which it does. It takes tremendous amounts of effort. And it hurts. It hurts all the time.
Especially once you get past 35.
Hey, ask me how many bumps I took yesterday.
I was looking through the pictures, and it doesn't appear you were actually in the ring at all during the match.
Smart.
How many bumps did you take?
0.
No wonder you tag away and you're like, oh, those guys are so light to work with. You didn't fucking tag in.
Right.
Just when I'm in, I was on offense. I did a dive. What do you want from me? I
Someone
dove.
posted
I landed on my
300
feet, but I dove.
pictures, and we'll say 30 of them is of your match. You're in 5 pictures, and they are all either walking to the ring or walking away from the ring.
Yeah, you heard Cash. That's what they do at Mania.
The entrances are all that matter.
Right.
Yeah.
You weren't pointing at any signs.
Oh, there was definitely a debate if we were going to have interest together or single, and I was like, no. Van's husband comes out by himself.
Oh, yeah. You're trying to get in the Fed for sure. You're doing everything a Fed worker would do.
I did get pulled at the end, and I hit and kind of crumbled, so that's almost a I drop kicked 3 times.
The Woody Numbers crumple bump?
Yeah. I didn't bleed everywhere, but
Well,
yeah.
You're not a member of the Numbers family.
I did a crossbody. He caught me. I went behind him, kicked him in the leg, did an actual crossbody. He took it, which I landed on my knees, which was dangerous. And then I drop kicked twice, dove, and got posted. That's it. All my thoughts.
and how much did you pay for this?
Yeah. See, here's the trick I learned. They'll pay you the same regardless of what you do. I assumed I was getting the $20 because I was out there doing back bumps off the top. But no, they'll get the same $20.
Did you just submit your $20? I'm going to have to change your revenge paydays now.
God damn.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, as long as you show up, that's really all most promoters want, sadly.
True.
Mm-hmm. I did play basketball while they were setting up the ring, and I hit 6 threes in a row in a game, and so everyone thinks I'm a basketball god. It was there. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, keep that going.
Somebody
I heard that you were spotted at the gym this week working out. That was what my inside sources said. I asked if you were playing basketball. Apparently, my brother ran into you.
Yeah, we were working out, me and Fiona were. And I was giving him
see, teaching him young.
child diet advice and electrolyte balancing. All right, let's talk about electrolyte balancing the rest of the podcast.
All right,
Electrolyte balancing.
how much electrolyte is in this Mountain Dew I've been drinking?
Speaking of electrolyte balanced and full of water, Buddy Murphy.
Heyo.
He is jacked.
Yeah, he is a giant human being. Like
What I'm wondering too, so this might be weird, maybe it didn't cross your mind, maybe it did. So he's most certainly hiding under the ring for that match, right?
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck does he debut in the ring with like no fat folds and no like lines? He's like jacked as fuck. He looks perfect, like he was just doing fucking workout. He was doing push-ups the entire match or something. Like fucking amazing.
I would have been. I would have been doing push-ups and like pumping up the whole time under there, peeing in a bucket. You know, the normal.
Funny along these same lines. So I just finished Moxley's book this week. It took me a long time because I only read it on the shitter. But so he's talking about one of the times he had to do a run-in under the ring. Did you know that there's a WWE employee underneath the ring at all times?
Yeah, I learned that from his book too.
I learned that because I've seen Hornswoggle get drug out many times. I've seen that too.
Dude under there that has like a whole setup with like monitors and mats that you lay on, and like he's under there in case they need to tighten the shit underneath the ring. They don't have to like usher somebody down there and stop the show. And shit.
So loud.
That's
weird.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, it has to just like after the end of the night, your head has got to be pounding. I'm assuming you're wearing headphones and stuff, but still.
Well, he's probably wearing the headset to be in communication with the truck and stuff, so he's probably not hearing it. It's probably noise canceling headset.
That is crazy.
So yeah, Buddy Murphy showing up. So what, like, I know Draven, you were saying that he showed up like the week before the promo, like his outline or whatever. But
they had him walk through a doorway, but it was just like, you know how you can change what's in focus and what's out of focus with a camera?
Right. He was going to get a snack from the kitchen, I think, while they were filming. They're like, shit.
He was out of focus, but it was clearly him because it's his hair, it's his jacked fucking body. He was in his gear, I believe, with like a sport jacket on over top of it. Well, but he was legit in it, so I knew, Buddy Murphy's going to be in their group soon.
So what's the story going to be? Like, him and Malachi, like, they're in the same group, but they also
work together. And
let me look it up because his AEW T-shirt has a nickname that kind of made sense. Let me see what it was.
We're old friends from work.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that, but like when they went to walk past each other, like Malachi like shoved him out of the way, and
right, yeah. The whole is he going to be with them? Is he about to turn on him? Let me grab you by your facial hair.
So remember how he was the best kept secret was his like tagline in WWE?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His AEW tagline is the dark secret.
Ooh.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I don't like that at all either.
No.
You guys probably know. Dark secret.
I think what the story is. So in their leaving WWE videos when they both got released and did those like $50,000 production videos of escaping the prison or whatever, they both referenced each other in each of them. So I think the backstory is Malachi got his eye all fucked up by Buddy Matthews, and it like made him learn to respect him. So he like talked to him and got him on his side, and he's the dark secret.
They were both locked in the same insane asylum.
Yes.
Got it.
So one of my favorite. This is tying in. I promise.
If you've noticed too, like Malachi Black's eye makeup keeps getting worse and worse every week because it's the infection that he got from Buddy Matthews back in WWE. Like he fucked his eye up in the storyline.
Right.
He should take some antibiotics or something.
Same thing keeps happening to Mysterio's eye from what Rollins did to him.
Yeah. And that's what happened to my eye from birth.
But one of my favorite movies is called The Girl Next Door, and they're directing porn in it at one point, and he tells the one porn star, he's like, I want you to show me that you're curious, but you have a dark secret. Now go.
So low-key, Buddy Murphy's gimmick is that he's a porn star. Got it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the body for it. You know what I mean?
I didn't want to say it, but I thought it.
Yeah, it's worse that you just thought it.
Right. Yeah, right. Like, all I'm saying is, if he had an OnlyFans page, I'd subscribe.
Well, someone does.
Yeah.
$100 a month worth it.
I don't know how to tiptoe around this without. I'm sure everyone's going to know who I'm going to talk about without saying the name, but out of nowhere, out of the blue, haven't talked to this person in months. Somebody messaged me on Facebook and said, "You should open up an OnlyFans for feet pics. Look how much this guy's making."
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
Swear to God.
Well.
Hmm.
I mean, you know.
So of course I started one. You guys want the link?
Finish the link is what I was about to say.
Just looking out for your best interest, I guess.
Or just trying to get off on dudes' feet.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, little column A, little column B.
I don't get the foot thing. Like
I don't
neither
either.
sex. Feet are not attractive in any shape or
Nope.
form. Human feet, animal feet, fish feet. There ain't no feet that are fucking attractive.
Fish feet. Have you seen a good pair of fish feet?
Yeah. Have you ever seen a duck?
Oh,
That's what a
What?
fish foot looks like.
you know ducks are birds, right? I can't believe this has come up on the podcast. I didn't know it would, but
No. It spends most of its time in the water. It's classified as a fish, bud.
So another subject, and speaking of fish, Matt Cardona being so over in all of indie wrestling. Do we like Matt Cardona? Do we hate him? Because I don't know my opinion.
It makes total sense to me. Like, the indies are built on fuck WWE, and he's the ultimate WWE guy, and he's playing the heel, invading from WWE. It's like perfect booking. Oh, God, we missed somebody. Who?
Cash
Yeah.
said, "Fuck you and your car
He never.
Oh, my God, I didn't know they had that much heat. God.
Yeah, a lot of heat there.
Like I said the other night, the biggest issue, I guess, is just your NWA champion, 10 pounds of gold, was on a different show this week in an intergender match, which is fine, but it was throwing people onto a pile of phones that may or may not have been burner phones. Like,
All three people that are still alive that followed the NWA in 1905 don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in 1906, thank you, and I still do give a shit. If they're trying to make it a legit company, trying to stay legit, like, you can't just have the champion do that just to turn around and have him do a match with Aldous at their pay-per-view.
Cash just sent a text. Either his computer froze or he got canceled. One or the other.
Uh-oh. Well, what happens when you badmouth feet?
That was me. That was me that did that. But
Oh. Well, that's what happens when he doesn't stand up animately for feet.
there you go. Yeah, I just don't think Billy Corgan's doing traditional wrestling, but it's not like old school. It's got to be this kind of way thing.
So I said, fuck Cash.
He's back.
Oh.
I thought you got canceled, dog.
I thought I did too. Yeah, everything just froze on me.
It is pretty cold outside.
Well, I'm gonna leave again.
Tidbit nipply.
I don't need that.
Caster sent me that SpongeBob meme because I'm gonna head out. I don't know what he's.
All right, but I'm back.
You missed Jason passionately talking about the NWA and how burner phones and don't mix with it.
What just happened?
Cash, what do you think of Matt Cardona without hearing our opinion, since you missed it?
I thought he was incredibly overrated in WWE. I never understood what the appeal was or why everybody loved him so much.
I agree.
But I completely respect the dude's hustle in the indies.
And your viewpoint is exactly why he draws so well on the indies, because all the fans agree with your point of view, and he's the ultimate heel.
He's working ASW's anniversary show, and so Gary was talking about booking him, and I stayed there and he said that Matt Cardona will not be a babyface. He won't do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that he was a heel everywhere he went. I thought it was just a GCW thing.
Oh,
He's like,
whoever.
he's almost doing like an Andy Kaufman thing. Like, I'm from the big time, big leagues. I'm the fucking TV star wrestler guy. You guys all fucking suck. That's literally what he's doing everywhere he's going.
Oh, okay. I really didn't even know. Like, I just see him everywhere. I don't
He's
really.
doing the outsiders gimmick, basically.
By
the
himself.
WCW. By himself. Yeah. Well, no, with Chelsea too, because she's kind of doing it too.
He's getting Brian Myers in there at a couple places too.
Yeah, he's this other guy. Yeah.
Oddly enough, Hornswoggle's part of their crew.
Oh, and there's a tag team now called the Cardonas that he's not actually in, but he sponsors. They're going to be in the Crockett Cup, NWA baby.
What?
I did see that. Too. I saw that. I think their stable name in the NWA is the Cardonas or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, does it just like happen to be that was what their gimmick was, and he decided to sponsor them because of that, or did they
He
change
needs
their
to make them
gimmick?
be like the Edgeheads, but
Yeah,
That's what I
Cardona.
mean. Are they doing that, or was that already what they were doing?
Why the fuck didn't you just call them Edgeheads? Like, clearly that's
I
not
don't-
still trademarked. That would be a perfect
I don't
name
know
for it.
that they actually have any gimmick other than they're just two dudes that are calling themselves the Cardonas.
Okay.
They're probably just dudes from the Brian Myers Wrestling School that create a pro.
I should have answered that email. Would have been a Cardona.
But yeah, I mean,
You strike me more as a green.
you're
Okay.
green, kid.
You're related to Chelsea.
Right.
You work the
Oh.
women's division.
Well, then I'm doing
Let's
so
not-
much.
Let's not say the next thing you're about to say.
Cash knows me so well. He knows me so well.
Yeah, I always thought it was the silliest thing in the world when remember when him, Punk, and Danielson,
Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan, they all had the belts, and like they did that promo together about like I forget what it was exactly, but how like they're the new. But they talked like
The
Bryan
business
and Punk
changed.
talked
We're the
about- yeah.
well,
And I was like, well, yeah, two of you guys came up through the Indies and had to like, nobody ever thought you'd be there. Like, I don't really know Cardona's full story, but I think that he's just a Fed guy, right? Like a developmental guy.
Pretty much. He was an OVW when I was there with.
he did New York Indies. He was part of New York Wrestling Connection before he got signed.
Okay, so I mean, maybe he had, maybe he did have the same struggle, but it was.
I think you missed the whole purpose of that. That wasn't about the struggle of the Indies. That was just about how all three of them were super over with the crowd, and the office wouldn't go with them.
Oh yeah, I missed that. Then I was just sitting there thinking, why is he in the ring with those two?
These are the people the internet likes, but Vince doesn't like them, and then they finally just said, "Fuck it, we'll go with them."
Yeah. So, anyone got a subject left? All mine are gone.
I got one more left. What the fuck is this new big announcement that Tony Khan's been ranting?
Oh
about?
yeah. And he says, I think it's a partnership with like New Japan to use their entire roster or do shows in Japan or something like that. It's some kind of promotional sharing something.
His
The thing
announcements never go well.
I was thinking that too. The thing I've seen most people guess that it is a streaming app for AEW, but I just don't get how the finance of that would work at all.
I also saw that someone said he might have bought Ring of Honor.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing people speculate is that he's bought Ring of Honor and their entire library.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, that just ruined my whole business plan for the next 15 years. He's got a development already now.
Yeah. So yeah, Revenge really should have got on the ball sooner.
If only we had a tape library with Samoa Joe matches.
Yeah. You have some Vance Desmond matches, so I don't know why.
Well, we got to pay people to watch those.
Yeah, Advance wants too big of a cut for streaming rights.
But if he got the entire Ring of Honor thing, then it could be he bought Ring of Honor and they're going to have a streaming service.
Right.
Hey,
Then he'd have plenty of content.
If he gets their whole library, then he'd also own All In, which Ring of Honor technically owns.
I was going to say, what else does Ring of Honor, like, I wonder if that would include, like, what else does that include?
I think there might be some of the early Gabe developmental, the Gabe Sapolsky stuff he was doing before he left, like
All Evolved,
Impact Pro in Florida and shit. No, Evolve is when he left Ring of Honor. That's when he was competing against them. WWE
Yeah.
owns that shit.
WWE owns Evolve.
They own Evolve and Dragon Gate, so that match with me and Apollo Crews might show up on the network someday.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to use the network though. Like, so I'll never get to watch it.
Peacock is terrible.
Yeah, Peacock is the fucking worst. I get that
WWE
they're making a
Network is
bajillion dollars, so it's the right move, but like it fucking sucks for us.
User. Yeah.
It sucks as just a streaming service. Like, not even just the network. Like, it's just a
Yeah.
shitty streaming service.
It really is.
Yeah, because it crashes all the time. I have it, and I was watching Parks and Rec. I had to use a bootleg app to watch it because the NBC one kept crashing. So I bootlegged the show. I had the rights to watch.
Right.
I don't know if you guys have the ad-free version or not, but it's so confusing the way they do it, too. It's like Peacock Premium has ads in it. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It's called Peacock Premium Plus if you don't want any ads.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I ended up getting.
I have the one with ads, but there's no. I only watch WWE pay-per-views. There's no ads on pay-per-views.
Yes, there is. It's dumb, but they say, oh, if you have Peacock Premium Plus, you'll get a promotional video on a wrestler versus this ad. You get ads.
Okay.
And we get shitty, like, Bobby Lashley training videos.
Oh, so it's kind of like the back in the day, it was a Tuesday.
What?
I remember it.
Yeah. No, back when you used to be able to get like Coliseum home video was your way to get the pay-per-views. They would always have Coliseum home video exclusives, and it would just be like the same fucking promo that like the live feed or whatever would show, but it would be filmed in a different place. So like you could find like there's some you can go online and find, but like the Big Boss Man would cut the exact same promo word for word, but
just in a different location.
He would
Yeah,
do it in
I
two
know.
locations. Yeah.
They would just slap that Coliseum video logo on it, so it fucking.
Yep. And then it would have that exclusive on it.
I think they only did those on the shows that ran under like a certain amount of time, and they were just filling time to fill the tape.
And they'd so they could make it look like it's like a 3-hour runtime.
Hey, we'll give you the script of the promo you cut. Can you just go do it over here?
Just walk around the building every 5 minutes, stop, do the promo.
You play the exact same thing. You blue screen it.
Couldn't hear a word you said.
I couldn't hear a word you said.
Then how'd you know that?
How'd you know what I said?
You couldn't hear it?
So whether it's a streaming thing or not, I don't think right now is a good time if it was something with New Japan. If it is, the 50th anniversary show is on the 1st, and then starting on the 2nd through the 27th of March is the New Japan Cup. And as of now, there's not an opening for there to be here's going to be the big AEW star that's going to be in Japan
I think you're misunderstanding. If it's like a joint,
if they're doing a partnership, though, now isn't the time to do it because New Japan is right this second doing other stuff. Why announce it today?
well, no, it'd be something they build up to and be like,
It'd probably be like a super show.
right, in like May or June or July or some shit.
Maybe. I feel like in that case,
I say WCW did that all the time.
Sometimes in North Korea.
Yeah.
That's the big announcement. They are going to
We're going to Russia.
They're gonna here.
all right,
We're running shows in Ukraine starting this week.
right. The Saudi prince has arranged something for us at the Kremlin. What?
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it does.
Vince would be so mad. How did we not get that deal?
You're fired, Bruce Fisher.
Bruce is like, Vince, they're gonna kill him. He's like, God damn it, I want that deal.
Yeah. Well, they're getting so much money for it.
Didn't Triple H?
Yeah, like I really wish somebody would pull Vince aside and be like, dude, what did he do to you? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
He lost the Wednesday Night War.
But it really wasn't even a war.
I get that, but he lost.
And so you can bang his daughter secretly behind his back, marry her, impregnate her multiple times. But if you lose in the TV ratings,
Talking about Vince or Triple H right now. I'm very confused.
but if you lose in the ratings, that's the final straw.
Of course.
It
I mean,
honestly makes sense.
Yeah.
Vince.
it's the ultimate sign of weakness if you let some little fucking nerd from Vince's perspective, some little nerd that's part of the Jaguars beat you on a wrestling night. Especially when he gave Triple H an unlimited checkbook to sign whoever the fuck he wanted.
Yeah, I mean, really though, like, how the fuck are you supposed to beat like the new thing, like that has, Jericho and Moxley? Like, you're not.
Yeah, I get that too, because at first, before AEW even existed, NXT was considered the new thing and everybody fucking loved it. But once AEW was announced, it kind of like took their spot because it was more.
My spot, your spot, liver spot?
It was more NXT than NXT was.
Yeah. It's the same problem I've always had with the brand split. You can't fake competition.
Yeah. Dude, some of those takeovers back in the day, God.
The one in Brooklyn with Bailey and Sasha as the main event, probably the best women's match I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that NXT lost the war, but most of its combatants are now on Dynamite. Like,
yeah,
all of those guys that lost the war are now there with the winning team.
And they're still winning, so it wasn't those guys.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because it's similar to like Austin and Taker and Mick Foley ending up in WWE after having a stint in WCW.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys get released that you should have never got rid of. You should have figured out how to use them, and now they go over and destroy you.
That's a good reference, yeah.
We did it. We're wrestling geniuses. We just said something very smart.
Right. We should probably
Triple
end
H?
it right there for the week before we ruin that.
Triple H is one of them, so that's why Vince hates him even more. He was one of the fucking, God damn it, you lived through this.
Yeah. So I didn't. What the hell was it before Draven said something incredibly smart and threw me off?
So rare that happens.
That's why I was like, wait, whoa, what's going on? I don't know. I don't know what it was going to be.
Oh,
I ruined your brain.
The Tommy Rich was there last night. And,
say something about fired up.
Yeah. So Tommy was, I guess he was in a match with our one student, JD. And
He's still fucking working?
No, he was managing.
Okay.
But they were talking. But I guess he asked JD who trained him, and he pointed me out or whatever. Tommy Rich was like, "Hey, Vance, come here." I was like, "Oh God." So I go over there, and he's like, he said, "You trained him in everything he knows." And I said, "No." I said, "God, no." I said, "He can fall down and doesn't even do that very well." It was what I told him. And he goes, "What?" He said that you're the best, and you taught him everything. And I said, "He is the best because he just worked you, Tommy." And he goes, "Oh." Like, then just shook my hand and had like crazy eyes, and that was it.
I think he thought he was dying and seeing Jesus. I think that's what that was.
Maybe.
Did you ask him how it feels to not be blackballed in West Virginia anymore?
Oh, and here, let's get myself blackballed. So,
yeah.
Heath Slater, because Tommy was in the room and everyone was like, Jesus, just because he was being himself. And Heath Slater says, "Man, I rode with him for like 2 hours." He goes, "That 1 hour." I just went, "Yep. Yeah."
The two of them and someone else did an autograph signing yesterday in Ashland at the mall.
Okay, so that's what he's talking about. And he goes, and I mentioned some wild party. He's telling us the stories. I mentioned some wild party we had overseas and all the drugs and stuff. And Tommy goes, "Cocaine?" And he's like, "Yeah, there's cocaine." And he's like, "You got some now?" He's like, "No, I'm just telling the story."
Yeah, Tommy, I always keep it from I keep the leftovers.
I'm sure I've told you the story before, but PWR had Tommy Rich in one time, like 2008, 2009. And they flew him in and they got him and picked him up and he worked the show and it was fine. And then his flight was the next morning. They got him a hotel at like 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the morning. He called Jamie Scott. He called him on the phone. "Hey, you ain't going to forget about me, right? You're going to take me to the airport." He woke him up 4 separate times at like 2, 3, and 4 in the morning.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
That happens to him a lot.
I was going to say, so that means he gets left behind a lot.
Or he's doing drugs and getting paranoid, or both.
There you go, the both.
Oh, and the day before that, me and Jamie did a show with him somewhere in West Virginia. I think it was one of the Rock Parsons show. And we ribbed him. He had to get out and piss somewhere on the side of the road, and me and Jamie started driving away without him. That's probably why he was so paranoid about getting left behind.
You guys ruined him.
Yes. Oh, he was damaged goods long before us.
Yeah, before you were born.
Yes.
All right, we'll end that with Tommy Rich, like every podcast. So,
There we go.
Any good one?
see you guys in hell.
What?